Hello, Dr. Kara of KH Evolution, and I'm here this morning to share with you your weekly message. And this week's message is going to be a guided meditation to work with the light energy that works with me so that I can help you to stabilize the energetic core of who you are and who you are continuing to become. So for many of my clients and groups of people that I work with, one of the themes that seems to be coming up is this element of change, this element of being called to shift something and really make some pivotal changes or moves in their life. And while all of this is grand and some of the pivotal experiences seem very much in alignment, there is a lot of fear and overwhelm and uncertainty that's coming up because many of us human beings here have been for a long time following kind of the personality of who we are, following the mental minds, only the intellect and not much of the heart. And it becomes tricky because we can be tricked and into thinking and believing and perceiving that we're following our hearts, when in fact what we're following is a lot of maybe unwritten rules, things we've learned, things that we have kind of taken on as our own truth, but really is someone else's truth. And so given the dynamic and the energy that is opening up on our planet right now, for the purpose of healing, many of us are finding ourselves in situations or in lives that we've created that are really uncomfortable or uncertain. And everything we thought we knew was our truth is kind of coming apart or maybe crumbling down around us. And that's really scary and frightening, and it can create a lot of anxiety and overwhelm. So I wanted to share with you a tool that my spirit guides have shown me to use. And this tool, this guided meditation tool, is beautiful because it's multifaceted. So when I talk about the golden yellow light that is going to stream in, the golden yellow light has so many different aspects of how it can work with us and work with our energy field, our physical body, our mental body, our emotional body. Many of us are compartmentalizing our lives, and we have one of those aspects of ourselves that's primary and leading us forward. And we don't give much thought or consideration to what aspect is really leading us forward. We've been, perhaps dubbed to emotional. If we follow our emotional heart, we have been dubbed to critical and analytical if we follow our mental mind. And in truth, we want a nice balance of all of these aspects of ourselves, supporting the spiritual being that we are, along with the physical human being that we are. And so today we're going to work with this golden yellow light, which is going to create stability. It's going to help with the releasing of energy that is really no longer serving you and no longer in alignment with what ideally you are creating and can have. That's another block that many of us are coming up against right now, is this idea of abundance. We struggle to see beyond what we are capable of, or beyond what we are currently living in. And so there's that being in gratitude and being thankful, but also being able to expand beyond a vision of our limitations so that we can access the energy and vibration that can be self-healing and can be expansive. So this golden light is powerful, it's cleansing, it's purifying, it's grounding. Grounding, again, is so important because we want to really understand who we are, and we want to be kind of plugged in to the operating system of our moral values, the fiber of our being, the truth of what truly makes us joyful and at peace inside, because that's different for every one of us. And so being grounded means that we are living our world from the inside out and experiencing our world from the inside out. We have this sense of inner peace and trust that we're cultivating. So being grounded is not something that just happens. It's something that we work on every day, and we build it. And as we build it, it gets stronger and stronger and stronger. And it creates this inner stability that really lends to an inner peace that is truly, in my opinion, invaluable. So that's the element of the golden light. The other light energy we're going to work with today is magenta. And so with magenta, it's a powerful light energy that's coming to work with us that just came to work with us in plenty over the weekend, where we have experienced this solar eclipse, and then we've experienced the new moon. There's so much change and so much release. And so the magenta is really helping us to integrate new information. It's helping us to activate those pieces inside of us that have been perhaps dormant or shut down, or that we've pushed away. We're all familiar with the things we used to do as a child, and then we forget about them, and they kind of go by the wayside. And then oftentimes we find out later in adulthood, when we perhaps have been through or are going through challenging times, transitions, we find that, oh, these are core parts of my being. They're core parts of who I am and define me. And so that magenta light is here to kind of awaken that in you again, and also to just make it all a little bit more comfortable as we expand into these areas that are unknown. An analogy that my guides are giving me in the present moment is like this idea of moving through puberty, right? We move through this transition from being a child to merging into adulthood, and this transitionary period is incredibly uncomfortable. And we feel like sometimes our body and our emotions and our mind are just being taken over by something that is outside of us or not a part of us. And the truth is that we're awakening aspects of ourselves that have been dormant until we get to that right age when they kind of wake up and begin their activity. And so we're kind of going through a similar transition right now in awakening these dormant aspects of ourselves, or parts of ourselves that we've kind of set aside and ignored or let go of. And that's part of that shadow work that we do in the west direction of the medicine wheel as well. We go into those aspects of ourselves that we've set aside, or we've shunned, or we've shamed, and we shine the light on them and bring them out into the open so that we can really create some discernment around them. All right, so let's take a nice deep breath, 3 or 4 deep breaths as we get into this quiet space. And as we take our breaths in, we're breathing into ourselves. So we're going deeper within. And as we exhale, we're pushing out all of the clutter or the chaos or the mental stuff that's kind of got us distracted. And And as you allow your breath to bring you into your body and into a center point, I'd like to invite you to come into your heart space. So come into this center of your chest and take a couple deep breaths in this space. And with your awareness here, intend that you begin to see the ribbons of golden light coming towards this center point. And your golden ribbons of light, they can begin by coming from up above your head or down below your feet, or both. And just breathe in that golden ribbon of light. And continue to breathe in the golden light. And really use your mind's eye to visualize these ribbons of golden yellow light coming up from Mother Earth and entering the bottoms of your feet, moving, winding up your legs, into the center of your chest, and continuing up through the neck and out through the top of the head, going all the way up to Father Sky, up into the ethers. And then let's bring that golden light down from the ethers as well. And so just begin to visualize it moving down through the top of your head. Ribbons of light. All the way down through your head, your neck, into that heart space. And then all the way down the spine, down the legs, and then being received back into Mother Earth. Just take a couple moments here, a couple breaths, to really feel that golden light moving through you. It's bringing stability to your electrical energy. And like a magnet, it's just drawing all the parts of you back inward into your heart. So it's like it's collecting all the tiny fragments and pieces of your energy and really bringing them into the core, concentrating your energy, creating stability and strength. And now with the magenta, you may be already beginning to see this beautiful ribbon of light coming in. Let's turn our attention up above our head. Call to that magenta light energy. And just allow it to come down in through the top of your head. Again, ribbons of magenta light. Might be seeing some flecks of white or silver in there. Just allow it to weave in through the head, down the neck, tapping into that heart space and continuing downward down the spine, the legs, feeling and seeing Mother Earth welcome that magenta light energy into her heart center, her heartbeat as well, her core. And taking a couple of breaths as you feel that stability, that support. And now drawing that magenta energy all the way up, allowing it to enter the bottoms of your feet, and ribbons of light moving up through your legs, activating your cells, up your spine, tapping into your heart center, moving up through your neck, your head, out through the top of your head, and then connecting back into that source energy of Father Sky. And now just staying here in this space for as long as you desire. Allowing your body, your mind, and your spirit to be nourished and fed. Allowing the light energies to merge and work together. You may be seeing them weaving, dancing around each other as they connect into each of your cells in your body and the energy field that surrounds those cells. Knowing that your electrical system is completely activated and balanced perfectly for you. Knowing you're in your body. With a clear mental mind. With the emotions washed away that are no longer serving you. Take 2 or 3 nice deep breaths. And when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes. Come back to present time. And I want to leave you with the knowing that the golden light and the magenta light will be working with you whenever you intend it to. So all you have to do is think of it, ask for it, and it will come in and work with you. It has the divine knowing of exactly what you need. So please don't fear working with the light energy. And my last tool that I want to offer up is the energy of myrrh. So myrrh essential oil is a divine feminine oil, beautiful divine feminine oil. It is very supportive when helping to heal our wounds, helping to support us in that process of healing our wounds. And we're all in that process right now. Whether we realize it and we're conscious of it or not, we are in the process of bringing healing to those wounds so that we can move forward without regret and remorse. So if you are an oiler and you want to use an oil to support you this week, my recommendation is myrrh. Put a couple of drops on your hands, rub them together, and really inhale the aroma of myrrh deeply and feel it grounding you. Feel it really bringing you to center, activating that divine feminine energy in you, and feel the creativity of who you are really flow forward. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to allow my energy to support you in your journey. And I look forward to your comments. Please take a moment to subscribe to the channel so that you can get notified when new videos come up. And if you want to learn more, you can go to khevolution.com, and you can also find me in Facebook on our Facebook group, Evolve with Kara. Have an amazing week and stay nice and grounded.